Hey guys, Foxdrop here with another live game commentary brought to you from the PBE, the public beta environment, which is where things are before they hit the live servers, things are tested and whatnot. Today we're playing as Gangplank, and this is the reworked Gangplank. So he's been changed a little bit, and we're just playing him in the jungle, and we're having a look and seeing what he's like now that he's changed, and all that lovely business is going down. So, first thing to say, I will be explaining a little bit about what his new abilities do, of course, but if you want to watch the champion spotlight, I'll put that in the description. That will give you the best kind of awareness of what his new abilities do. He's mostly the same, more or less the same. There are some little things which are different. There are some big things that are different as well, but little things that are different too. But I'll try to explain them as I go along, but I won't be going into mega detail, and if you're ever confused, like I say, watch the champion spotlight. Rules of Masteries, Gangplank jungle, very similar to what he was before. I just go for 80 res, 80 quints, armor yellows, and whatever blues, to be honest. It doesn't really matter. I just think that AD is the best because you're getting a lot of damage from your parlay. And also, your E basically does an AoE auto attack, so the more attack damage you have, the better that is as well. And yeah, Mastery is just go 2190, nothing special there. Starting at the side where I'm going to get the most help here, the bot side. This would be with the Bard and the Ash. I think you actually are better off if you start at Golems and get to smite that. It makes you a bit healthier in your clears, but at the end of the day, the most important thing is that you get a decent leash. Gangplank is a okay jungler, but to be honest, he's very similar to what he was before, in my opinion, in that he's not really anything special. So, I start with my Q. You always want to make sure you're last hitting things with your Q, because that gives you extra stacks, it gives you extra gold, and it gives you these little things here, these silver serpents, which stack at the same rate as the gold you're getting from last hitting things with your Q. But once you have 500 of them, you can upgrade your ulti. So, you want to be last hitting things with your Q, but at the same time, this is why Gangplank jungle isn't amazing, because you want to be last hitting things with your Q, but if you're waiting for your Q to come off cooldown, you're probably going to be leaving things alive for longer than you should. You really just want to kill things as fast as possible so that you can clear efficiently. Here as well, I'm going to go and do the Scuttle Crab. If I went to go and do the Wolves, I honestly probably wouldn't even be able to do them. If you start bot side, you really have to go and kill the Scuttle Crab here in order to get the extra regen from this Wrist Scuttler. Here we go. There we go. So you get that extra bunch of health from killing it. Also you get the extra gold, which is nice as well. I want to explain quickly what his E does, because I'll be using that a lot when I'm jungling. Basically, you stack ammo charges here, and you stick them on targets, and it counts down from 3 health. Once it gets down to 1 health, if you trigger it by attacking it or shooting it, then it does AoE damage. So if you trigger it with your Q, your parlay, and everything's really low on health, and you last hit everything by shooting the barrel with your Q, then you actually get the extra gold and stuff as well. It also, once you trigger it, it resets your passive. You see, I shot it there, but it wasn't on 1 health, so it didn't die, which was my mistake. But yeah, so probably haven't explained that too well. But basically, you stick something down, it ticks down from 3 health. Once it's on 1 health, you shoot it or you attack it, and it explodes in that little area and does damage equal to your basic attack to everything there, basically. That's everything in its radius. And your passive as well is every 15 seconds. Yeah, every 15 seconds, you just do extra damage to the target, and you get a move speed steroid. When you trigger something with your barrel, you reset your passive as well. So there is merit to using your E on single target, but mostly you're just going to want to use it for AoE. This is probably the best combo here, is if you put a barrel down and you start fighting the big chicken, and then you smite the big chicken, wait for it to get low enough so that it dies with your Q, shoot the barrel and everything dies, and then you get all of the gold from the parlay bonus. So it's pretty nifty in that sense. But like I say, you really, like, in this situation, I'm not really that focused on last hitting these minis with my Q. In an ideal world, you would last hit everything with your Q, but that's not really practical. The reason why it's not practical is because you'll be leaving things alive for too long, they'll be hitting you for too long, they'll be doing too much damage to you. So I'm just going to go and pay a little gank attention into the top lane. Maxing my Q this game as well, pretty much the standard thing to do. Other abilities don't really give you that much benefit from maxing them, because they mostly scale with other factors. But I'm going to put a barrel here to kind of block off this Fiora's escape route. 2 trinket wards in the bush. I'm going to hit the barrel as I walk past it. That's another kind of little nifty ability there, is if you chain barrels up together, then you can trigger them together. Now, it doesn't do extra damage, but it does increase the radius, basically, increases the width. So if I put one barrel down here, one barrel down here, and if they're together, if they overlap, if their radiuses overlap, I shoot one, it will trigger the other one as well, and they kind of just go off like boom, 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 boom kind of thing. And if an enemy champion is standing in this area when you shoot it, they get slowed, and they take bonus damage. Now these, the monsters, they don't take the bonus damage. They just take the standard damage from the auto attack or the Q. The barrel doesn't actually do any extra damage when you're jungling. It's just like an AoE auto attack. But when you're attacking champions, it does do bonus damage. That's why maxing Q is better, because maxing Q basically is like giving extra damage to your E as well. Because, again, your E just does damage based off whether, like your auto attack or your parlay. So I'm going back and I'm going to be buying a what's it called? Warrior Enchant, not Brutalizer. Well, technically it is out of Brutalizer, but yeah, go for Warrior Enchant. I think Gangplank works well as like his standard build, where you go like crit, Triforce, that kind of thing. But he also works well as a tank. Which one he works better in, I'm really not sure. To be honest, I kind of think he works better as a tank, but that's just because I think everything tends to work a bit better as a tank, sadly. I'm not going to take any chances here. I'm just going to kill him. I'm probably dead. Oh, no, this guy's level 4. I can probably kill this guy, though. So I'm going to block off his escape route here, which means he's probably going to run up towards the tower. That's fine. Whichever way I blocked off, he was going to run the other way, so it doesn't really matter where I put my E there, to be honest. It's going to push this wave in as well. Lissandra's going to be here. Considering Draven just died, he's probably still dead, actually. No, he's alive now. But considering he just died, he's not going to be here. So if we can push this into the tower, he's going to miss all the CS, which is delicious. Alright, I've got my ulti now. Now, this is the thing with Gangplank, is you have to have pretty good awareness of the lanes around you in order to get good ultimates off. That's obviously a strength and weakness, a blessing and a curse. If you don't have good awareness, then you're not going to get good ultis. But if you do have good awareness, then you can influence the lanes really well without even leaving the jungle, which is really nice, to be honest. So what I'm going to do here, now that I'm a bit of a higher level, I can afford to take a bit more damage, because I'm a bit more efficient clearing, just because I've got a few more items and levels, of course. So it doesn't really matter if I take a bit of extra damage. And also my jungle route is a little less structured right now. I'm kind of just clearing what I want to clear, and then I'm going to go back and buy some things. So again, I can leave things up on low health in order to get the parlay bonus by last hitting them with my Q. There we go. I'll recall here. Actually, I'm going to kill the walls and then I'll recall. I'm going to kill the walls because I got my smite up. So let's put my keg down, smite them. I'm going to basic attack the walls first, shoot the keg. Yeah, I'll wait for my Q. There you go. Perfect. So I think the Gangplank probably works better as a laner in his rework than as a jungler. And the biggest reasons for that is just the stacking with his Q, in my opinion. Also, actually, there's 2 reasons. The stacking with his Q, you're not really getting the most benefit out of last hitting things with your Q, because, like I say, if you're leaving things alive in order to last hit them, you're probably going to be taking a bit too much damage when you're clearing. He already does take a fair amount of damage when he's clearing anyway. So he doesn't get a lot of benefit from his stacking. And the old Gangplank obviously still struggled with that, but there's like an additional stacking benefit here now with the new Gangplank, because all of the gold you plunder turns into these silver serpents, which you then turn into bonuses on your ulti. So it's not just that you're missing out on gold, which obviously sucks just by itself, but you're also missing out on actually having a stronger ultimate because of your weakness in stacking. And of course you don't even have as much access to minions to stack like a lane GP would. So that kind of sucks in itself. So to that extent, lane GP gets a better situation. In addition to that though, the second reason why I think lane GP is probably a bit better is because the way you can use his E. Like, you can't really use his E to that much effectiveness in the jungle, it just doesn't work that way. But lane GP can do stuff like that, although I just missed it, where you put your barrel down on yourself and then you can chain them together and get some really good poke and harass off. you don't really feel that when you're jungling. You don't really get much use out of that. So I don't want to use my ulti here, but I don't think okay, probably should use my ulti there. I thought we had him down, to be honest. That's my bad. So yeah, I mean, lots of reasons, two big reasons there why I think that lane GP is probably better off than jungle GP. He does take a fair amount of damage as well, but you do have your heal. However, your heal has been changed a little bit, so that now the heal mostly scales with how much health you have rather than how many points you have in the ability. So it does 15% of your missing health, but when you rank it up, you only get like 20, 25 extra heal. So it's not really anything special when you're just getting levels in it. But it is quite impactful when you're actually low on health and need the heal. So I don't know why I just shot that. Yeah, it doesn't really work. If it's on 3 health and you shoot it, it's not going to die. That's a shame. She got her auto before my gun off. It's quite nice to try and poke like that though, because your barrels don't cost anything to cast. They're completely free. There's no mana involved with them. So, oh crap. So you can use your E to harass. It's quite nice. I'm actually going to be maxing my E second. I think that maxing E or W second really doesn't matter, because I think that both of them are pretty terrible to be maxing second anyway. They don't really give you that much benefit. Oh my goodness, please someone die. Get him, impact! 1. You can do 2. Alright, that's 2. Surely, that's 2. Alright, I'm going to put a barrel down here. Going to link them up there. Nice, and we get the Fiora as well. Perfect. I always think that's the best way to be doing it. Rather than putting your barrel on the enemy, you should put it a bit closer to you, and then stick a adjacent barrel, like a joining barrel, onto the enemy, and then you can instantly trigger it by shooting the barrel you placed before. The reason why this is a better deal is because, firstly, if you put your barrel at max range, you're not going to be able to shoot it. You have to walk up to it. And secondly, there's the countdown timer, which is about 3 seconds, is it? 2 seconds. No, wait. I'm not sure how much it is actually. Let's see. Let's count it. 1, 2. Alright, so yeah, this is about 2 seconds. So there's 2 seconds after you place your barrel before you can actually even trigger it. So that's not really ideal either, because, you know, if you put a barrel on someone, they're just going to walk out of it before you can blow it up. So much better to stick the barrel on yourself, have it count down, and then when you need to, stick an adjacent barrel in the position you want to put it in, blow up your own barrel, and then this one will blow up as well. I'm gonna go back and buy some things. In fact, I'm not gonna do that because I've got a pretty decent amount of gold here, which can basically I'm gonna buy a Phage and a Zeal most likely. Oh, hello. Hello. As long as I stand in between the dragon, I'm just gonna laugh here because dragon's gonna kill him. In between dragon and the champion there, I'm fine. I'm going to put that there because I know Nidlee's in this bush. I'm pretty sure she's in this bush. So I'm going to put that barrel there and trigger the... Ooh, that would have been pretty... Oh, hello, dragon. That would have been pretty fancy. Alright, I don't know why I just used 2 potions here because I'm going to want to recall soon anyway, but whatever. Let's kill the scuttle crab. There we go. See, I'm going to want to buy a Zeal and a Phage. I rush Triforce on Gangplank. I think it's a really good item overall. Sheen effect is great because your Q. It works off your Q. The Phage effect is... I mean, everything about Triforce, honestly, is just pretty decent for Gangplank. It gives him a lot of Q damage, which is great. Alright, let's take this blue buff. I mean, I don't really need this blue buff. Well, yeah, I don't really need this blue buff. I could give it to Lissandra, but it's not bad on Gangplank, that's for sure. There's certainly nothing wrong with being able to spam Qs, but at the same time, I mean, he has quite a lot of high cooldowns. Like, if you get blue buff, the 10% CDR, it means you can eat oranges quite more frequently, which is always a good thing. I'm just gonna go for the wolves here. We should be all sorted for the items we want to buy. In fact, how much is Triforce? It's like 3.7, isn't it? Let's see. Damage. 3.7. So yeah, we probably shouldn't wait for another 500. We should just go back and buy some components, and yeah, that's what we should do. So I'm going to recall here. I've got my ulti, which means I should keep an eye out on what's going on the map. Let's go for those. Let's upgrade Totem. I really want to ult this. I'm just going to ult this now. Nice Ash Arrow. Am I going to get the kill? No. That's a shame. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna nice. Ash dragged him into my ulti, so I should get an assist for this as well. Perfect. 2 assists. I'll take that. The upgrades you can get on your ultimate, by the way, once you have reached 500 silver serpents, as you can see, I've last hit a decent amount of stuff this game as far as jungling goes. Not an amazing amount. I certainly haven't like gone out my way too much. Only when I'm recalling really have I gone out my way. But he's gonna get away, I think. I don't think I can chase him. He's got Ghost. But you know, like I say, jungle GP really doesn't have the liberty. Like look at this for example. I put down a put down a barrel here. I get everything down to low health. Okay, I accidentally crit that. I shoot the barrel, and immediately that's four pilot. I just got 70 gold. Yeah, 70 extra gold from this here. From last hitting minion waves. Like, imagine if I was doing this from the start, right? If I was just playing lane GP and able to do this. So, yeah, the stacking components really suck when you're playing jungle GP. But I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, that's not the end of the world. It just means you're a bit weaker. I mean, you're probably used to that, to be honest, being a bit weaker if you're playing jungle anyway. So let's just push this down. I should also say that it really emphasizes the importance of split pushing a little bit or lane taxing a little bit just to get some extra parley stacks. Because if you're not getting parlay stacks, then you're really doing some. God damn it, Mr. Count, you're doing something wrong on GP. You really are gimping yourself just a tad. Maybe I should have kept pushing top here actually. I'm not sure. I'm a bit low, so I'm a bit nervous of that. I'm not sure if they know I'm here.
All I ask is a good ship and a bad crew.
So I'm going to put some barrels down in positions where I can probably chain them a little bit. This is probably really bad positioning though. I do have a bit of a bad feeling about this. Fuck. No! Stop that. Okay, the thing is, if I go in, I'm going to die. So I really can't just like run Rambo here. That's a shame he ran up rather than down. If I flash over this wall, I can kill this guy. Oh, I didn't crit! Nice, he walked into my ult and died. Perfect. So this was really awkward. I'm going to type that was really awkward. That's not how you spell awkward, but whatever. That was really awkward. So I really didn't want to just go ham Rambo and run in, because if they turn around on me, I'm definitely going to die. I wasn't on full health or anything like that either. So I wanted to just kind of play it really like slowly, passively, and see if I could get anything out of it. But I don't know. I mean, it looked really bad. Like, I'm gonna concede that. Like, you guys watching this video are probably sitting there thinking, what the bloody hell is Foxy doing? Like, this guy is terrible. He's silver. What's going on? And yeah, I mean, that looked really dumb. I just, you know, it's just tricky. Like, if you're playing like a DPS build like I've gone, those kind of situations are always a bit awkward because you can't just run in. You can't go Rambo. You go Rambo, you die, especially if you're not on full health. So even though people were quite low, weren't low enough just for me to Q them once and mop them up. Excuse me. God damn it, I missed a Q because I was coughing. So yeah, it's... Oh, I'm dying. It's a bit awkward, but whatever. It's not like anyone's going to see it. I'm not going to upload this play to YouTube and thousands of people will see that, right? No? Another great thing about your E as well is its ability to crit people. Oh, look at that damage, it's disgusting. Okay, I am going to say that was not intentional, because that absolutely wasn't intentional. I am so dead here. The only way I'm not dead here... Well, no, I'm dead. I'm 100% dead, but the only way I get anything here is if I kill Draven. Okay, he's dead. Alright. Can I shoot this and slow him down? Oh, okay, he killed him. That's awkward. That was a 200 ping play, okay? I didn't do that on purpose. I'm just going to say that. He won't believe me. Impact won't believe me, but that was a 200 ping play, alright? I do have 200 ping, look up here. 179 MS, alright? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Impact. Oh dear, why the hell was that minion here? Oh dear, but yeah, so if you shoot this barrel, you can actually crit it and do crit to like everyone in the barrel. Like that. And it just destroys absolutely everyone. So it's really cool. Pretty sure that might... I don't know if that was a crit or not. Maybe. But yeah, so it's pretty good. It's pretty awesome. I'm going to go back and... I can buy some things. I like going stack Shiv on this Gangplank build. You don't really want attack speed on Gangplank. He's not really someone who does a lot of auto attack damage. He's more like poking with his Q and just like AD caster stuff. But the Shiv effect is really good. So here we go. I've managed to plunder 601 gold, so that's over 500. I can now buy an upgrade. Raise morale, allies in Cannon Barrage. That's my ultimate. Gain 30% bonus move speed for 2 seconds. Cannon Barrage is a Death's Daughter. Cannon Barrage additionally fires a Mega Cannonball, doing extra damage and slowing them. Cannon Barrage fires at an increasing rate. So basically you got 2 damage options. One's more burst, one's DPS. And you've got a utility option. Naturally I'm going to go for the more high damage burst option. But it's okay. Whatever choice you make, obviously it's a choice. So you have to choose wisely, but it's not the end of the world if you choose the wrong one. Because you can upgrade your ultimates later on by just getting some more gold. And obviously the later the game goes on, the easier it is to get more gold, because it's easier to stack this parlay, because you do more damage. That's pretty good red buff here, but you know what? I'm actually going to go get red buff. Once I get, so I wanted to, I don't know if I explained it properly, but the reason why I really like getting Shiv is just because of the Shiv prop. It works on your Q, so you can do a huge amount of burst damage with it. Sometimes I think I try to get a bit too cute with my barrels. And instead of just shooting someone, I try to like shoot the barrel. And it's like, yeah, I mean that's cool, it works, but sometimes I just miss them. It's not really very good. But whatever. It looks flashy, it looks kind of cool if you can set up like a chain reaction, so to speak. Like here, for example. If I want to set up a chain reaction, let's see what kind of chain reaction I want to set up. I'll put a ward down here. Okay, let me just put it in the wall. If I put a barrel there, and another one here. I mean, I don't have very many barrels stacked up because I just use them on red buff and stuff, but if I then put another one here, then from like miles away, I can do like a choo-choo train. And like, it goes ba-dum, 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 like that, and it's pretty cool. And I'm pretty sure I don't see this because it's in the bush, so that's also an added benefit. Oh, impact's going in. He's trying his hand. Now, these things last for 1 minute as well, so you got a bit of a window to make a play with them, but it's not really. Okay. No. I think I'd... Oh! That's a Hecarim. Can you not Hecarim? Alright, there we go. There we go. You didn't see that one, did you, dickhead? I wondered why that one expired in the bush. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's the last one I put down. That should be expiring. But no, it didn't expire. It just died. It got killed. Right. Another cool thing about your passive as well, this is this called Groxo Blade? No, Trial by Fire. Trial by Fire is it works on towers. It doesn't do as much damage on towers as it does on players and monsters and stuff. But so like here, if I put a barrel down, there you go. I hit the tower and the tower is now burning. It's pretty cool. I think it's 50% versus towers. Half damage. Yeah. What is it? What was that, about 300, 290 damage, true damage? Excuse me. I'm still recovering from my plague. But yeah, about 300 damage, true damage is what my passive does. So about 150 true damage to a tower. It's not bad. That's pretty decent, actually. Oh. Almost missed the cannon because of the crit. So I want to go get my Shiv here. But how much does it cost? I think it's like 900, isn't it, from the items? 600. That's good. I can buy it and then get a BF sword, which will build into my Triforce. Not my Triforce even, my Infinity Edge. So I've got a lot of damage here. I've still got this random mana potion sitting in my inventory. I don't know why. I could have got like a pink ward or something. I don't know. Anything would probably be better than a pink ward I'm not using. But yeah, so it doesn't matter. It's just they're looking cool, all grayed out and beautiful. But yeah, so my Q's now proc this static shiv, which is basically just extra burst, which is great. Again, I'm setting up the fight here by putting a little barrel down. You piece of... That's not cool. Let's put my ult down. I'm putting it down behind them so they have to run through it. This would be where the raise morale boost would be quite useful, because we'd be able to run through it and get a speed boost, but whatever. Die. Ugh. Nice. So, this is probably going to be the end of the game soon. Oh, Hecarim. Ow, you really hurt Hecarim. Blimey. Let's put some barrels down here, and when people respawn, we should be all good to set off a bit of a chain reaction. I was going to sing for you there, guys, but probably shouldn't do that. Alright. Excuse my oranges. Hey, oh my god! What the hell was that? Was that me? Surely not. That wasn't my E, was it? Surely. That was ridiculous. Holy crap. I really want Nidalee to... Oh, hello, Chef. Hi, Nidalee. Bye, Nidalee. Alright, here we go. This thing is disgusting. Oh, shit. Oh, Gangplank. What is going on this game? Is he dead? Doesn't look like it. I really want to one-shot someone. So I can put my barrel here and then shoot this from over the wall. This is going to be so good if this works. Okay. That didn't really do anything. Hello, Hecarim. Where'd he go? I've got my ult up, so I could probably just ult him, but... Bye, Hecarim. Thanks for playing, bruh. No! No, I had to let Shad out. Draven, please. Draven. Nice. Awesome. I do ridiculous damage with those barrels. That is absolutely bonkers. I don't know where that's coming from. Oh shit, I didn't have enough. Oh nice. We've got a tower. Thanks, Impact. I don't know where that's coming from. I'm guessing that's my damage though, but... Oops, nope. Undo wasn't the button. We want to actually sell. Let's sell that and get a pink ward. Oh, they surrendered. That's a shame. I want to see if I could one-shot someone, but still. Holy moly. That damage. But that's the fun part, at least, of the full damage Gangplank. Yeah, it's fun. I don't know whether it's the most viable version of Gangplank, whether tank Gangplank is a bit better, but full DPS is certainly more fun. And like I say, I think he's better suited to laning, because you saw how strong I was when I kind of stopped having to actually jungle. Gangplank isn't an early game champion anyway, like he is a lot better later on, but once I got out the jungle and was able to just actually play him as a character, you saw how crazy I was able to you know, do stuff. It's just nice. Admittedly, I was pretty fed, but still, like, I'd be able to do that kind of stuff from a bit earlier on if I was a laner. Anyway, that's the end of this video, guys. Thanks all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the new Gangplank rework gameplay, and let me know what you think in the comments. If you like him, if you like the look of him, if you like the game, if you didn't, whatever, just hit me up. Always like reading those comments of yours. You can also hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, catch me streaming on Twitch, whatever you want to do. Those links in the description. As always, guys, most importantly, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video.